Hello again, and welcome back to another video. As I mentioned before, same mistake, new background today. And well, from now on, we are back at my house in the countryside. I gave up my apartment in the city and moved back to my house in the countryside. Well, I was under the impression that it would be, well, calmer out here, but not in a season where everything is harvested. So I can only record videos early in the morning or a little bit later in the day, but I digress. Today I want to talk about a philosophical matter that a few days before I thought about. And well, it's about a cat. Let's see what this might be. And it is not about Schrödinger's cat. There's a difference between my cat story and this cat story. In my cat story, imagine this. It is about existence and reality. What is real? What exists? Imagine this. You have a girlfriend, a wife, whatever, a boyfriend, whatever it might be, a partner. And now you go and buy some cat. You go to a pet store, or depends on where you live. In Germany, there are no cats in a pet store, and thank God there are no cats at a pet store, but you go and you buy some cat. And you take this cat home with you. Never before have you mentioned to your partner that you planned on buying a cat, getting a pet. So now you are back at your home, you have your cat, you give it a name and whatnot. And your partner has no clue that you even thought about owning a pet, a cat in this particular case. So you know that the cat exists because in your reality, and you are alone in your reality, it is your world. In your world, this cat exists. Obviously, it does exist. It has a form, and so it exists. But in the reality of your partner, who also has his or hers, her own world that this soul creates around it, there is no cat. So does the cat exist? And the first that comes to mind is, yeah, well, it exists in your reality, but it does not exist in their reality, right? Yes. But that's not the question. The question is, does the cat even exist at all? Can we answer that? Can we? And this is not like Schrödinger's cat, because Schrödinger at least knew that there was a cat inside the box. He just didn't know whether it was alive or dead, or both, or none of it. In this case, in your reality the cat exists. In the reality of your partner, there is no cat at all. But if your realities melt to one reality, and this is what we are told, right? Outside there is reality. You live in reality. Come back into reality. Be realistic. Be this and that. Boah. So what is real then? If there's one reality, and the absolute reality that surrounds all of us, and we are just biological entities created by evolution, is there a cat? Or isn't there? Because then there are no two truths. There's only one truth, because only one reality, right? So if the cat is real in your reality and exists in your reality, it has to exist in the reality of your partner. And of course you could argue, well, the partner just doesn't know about the cat, and so the cat potentially exists in their reality as much as you exist in your reality without me knowing you. And you exist, right? Do you? That's a question. You exist in your world, and your world is real for yourself, but you are alone in your world. There is only you. Everything that surrounds you is just a projection of you. It's a Röntgen, you know? It's a Röntgen of you that is, well, projected so that you can see it. And the material world is nothing more than a curtain on which it is projected. Everyone you know, maybe your neighbor, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your uncle, your mom, your dad, whatever it might be, they exist, you think. But in your world, there only exists a mirror of them what you want to see, what you project them to be. They have their own world, and in their world there's only them, there's only I, and this is my world. Everything else, every person that is in your life that you know, is not in your reality, not really. There's a projection that you gave this person on this curtain. You know what I mean. So, if you have questions, just ask and we will talk about it. But imagine this, if everything is a projection of yourself on this curtain, then what is real on this curtain? It is only real what you believe to be real. This applies to manifestation too, or to the reality that you want to experience. You experience on your curtain what you direct your energy to. If you direct your energy to a miserable life of unhappiness and illness, sickness and so on, then this will be on your curtain. Whatever it is that you want to experience, you will experience. And this is real for you, because otherwise you would not think that reality is actually real. But it is for you. Maybe there's someone that you really dislike. You really do not like this person, but yet this person has friends, has a partner, and so on. So what is real? Is this a bad person? Is it a good person? Because obviously some people think this person is good, but you experience this person as bad, maybe a neighbor, or a teacher, or a classmate, or whatever. So what is real? Is your opinion of this person real? Is it an absolute truth? It can't be. It cannot be. It's subjective. But subjective means that it is in your world, it is a projection of this person that you have. You think and you believe to be true that this person is bad, because you do not like the person. But it's not true for others. You only exist in your own world. You're alone, absolutely alone. Well, you can combine your world with your partner energetically, then you're not alone anymore. But most of the time you're alone in your world. The world that surrounds you is your world. And even your mother or your father, they see a projection of you in their own world. You know what you are the I am. But you are not the I am in their reality. Because in their reality, in their world that they created for them, they are the I am. You see, your mother is a projection of that what you believe to be true about your mother in your reality, where you, the I am, created this reality for you to experience. And you experience what you want to experience. So your classmate that you do not like is liked by others because in their reality they projected something good about this person, and this is why they perceive this person in their reality as good. But only the classmate himself, herself, whatever, only this I am in their world knows exactly what they are. The rest only sees a projection and only experiences projections of that. And so, that's why we talked about a cat in the beginning. The cat exists in your reality, but not in the reality of your partner. So the cat, since there is no absolute reality about anything that surrounds you, the cat does neither exist nor not exist. It's an idea, and it is separated because there is not one reality. Real is what you believe to be real, and so for your partner it applies the same. What your partner believes to be real is real for them. And so if you want to experience a reality, if you want to manifest a life, a reality that you want then experience on your curtain, it has to be real and true for you only. Do not get distracted by things others tell you, because what others tell you and what others think of you can change your own perception of yourself in your reality. And if this happens, your reality that you experience changes according to that. And this is pretty important. So, the opinion of others can affect the opinion of yourself in your reality. And this is then projected on your curtain, in your reality, and your reality changes according to that. That's important. So think about that. If you have a cat and your partner does not know, the cat neither exists or does not exist. It exists in your reality, not in their reality, because your reality is only your reality, and where you, the I am, create and experience everything that you want to experience and what you think and believe is true. And this applies to manifestation. We will talk about this in another video.